Snapchat though, while Instagram is innovating around the platform, Snapchat is integrating around hardware.
Yeah.
And I saw a lot of 2017 people taking it in through their Snapchat spectacles. Especially, it seems like celebrities. They did a good job of getting them in the hands of celebrities.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting thing. Do you think they're going to catch on, Jay? What are your thoughts on the spectacles?
I think they're. I mean, they designed them really cool. It's a cool idea. And I think every time you have these like areas of technology, and I always go back to like the Seth Godin tribe thing. I think it's super brilliant for their tribe. Like I now for me personally, you would never catch me paying out of my own pocket for them. Like you would never, because I'm never going to wear those. I'm never going to do that. I'd be more like, well, how do you like, there's so many questions, barriers, but again, I'm not like that. I'm not that market, but I think it makes very, like a lot of these moves are like, how do you please your core people? And at the end of the day, their core people are the ones that are high users and evangelists. And I think it's the same there. Sometimes we are so scattered with our approaches that it's like, I was telling you before this, like, like I've been like reading the book of Romans, and like Paul is like, he's going after Gentiles. Like that's who he got called.
Yeah.
And specifically to Gentiles that don't know Jesus. And he's super targeted, and he would actually move on. It's actually one of the reasons why he didn't go to Rome right away, is because he was so focused on preaching and so focused on his target, his persona. And we talk about that a lot on the show.
Yep.
The same thing with you guys. You guys gotta be focused on your persona. Snapchat knows its persona, and it is resourcing and equipping and aiding and giving them weapons to further. And I think it's brilliant. Now, I don't think they're going to sell 100 million of them, but I think that they're going to sell it enough, and it will work enough that it's the same thing with wearables. I think wearables have a market, but not a market like the iPhone.
Yep.
It's just, they're different markets. Do they serve that market well? Yes. And I think it's going to be super cool. I'm so interested.